They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field.
Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Chicago Bears.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Wilson going to come out throwing. This one swung out to Williams.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
A man who was lost for the year in week 4 last season. Here's Javonte Williams.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
In motion goes Patrick.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked.
This defense for the Bears, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Again, Wilson.
Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes a catch.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
Touchdown, Broncos!
Jerry Judy.
His second touchdown on the season.
And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Broncos 7, Bears nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Velus Jones now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
But you look at this Bronco defense.
They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Out of the gun, Fields.
They'll roll him out right. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Read option, here's Herbert.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down.
The Bears hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, it's Fields. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
Escaping the pressure right.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40.
Herbert powering up the middle.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Great effort by Alex Singleton as he finishes that play off.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped, but what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Now Fields.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Angel. Alpha.
Moore, the man in motion.
EQ.
Fields on third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On first down, Fields.
And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal.
They'll run here with Herbert.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Khalil Herbert, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. Here's Wilson. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Broncos 14, Bears 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Jones on the return. The Bears take over a first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Fields now to throw.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
You got a mini base. Widen up. 11.
From the gun on third down, Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air again, Fields. That is caught by Herbert.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
He's going to look deep for more. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Fields. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
That's to the rookie, Marvin Mims.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action now. Wilson. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Off the play fake. Wilson. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They try the left side here with Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now Wilson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack it back at the 33-yard line. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. Did much to the end zone the last time out.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Back to throw. Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Bears moving hastily into hurry-up offense.
At the 33-yard line.
Now it's Fields.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Mooney, the motion man right.
Out, let's go. Go.
To throw is Fields. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
Now loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take and blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here.
No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Wilson to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Yep.
Fields on 1st down. That's complete right side to Komet.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Not a great season for the Bears passing game, which ranked last in the league. But very solid year by Komet. Established himself as a dependable target at tight end and led Chicago in yards and touchdowns.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Fields changing the play.
At the 44-yard line.
Hey, Right.
On 2nd and 9.
Fields. There's Moody with another catch.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. 11 yards for number 11.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Here's a give to Herbert. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Chimps win. Hey, can. Go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields.
Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I guarantee you, it's not very good.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Zebra. 14, got it. Go down.
Now Wilson. And incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll air this one out from Mims.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
Fields going to get that out wide to Mooney.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields.
He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
West side, sit. Hey, can. Right.
Fields. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And this is caught at the end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. That one good for 33 and a 1st.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Denver.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The former 3rd-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time.
So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now it's Wilson.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Down the left sideline.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try to find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 3, but got 3. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat.
And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it's a first down for the Broncos. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Now yet another incompletion here as he failed to connect on 3rd.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll bring them back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
Right within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Meanwhile, Fields throw here into the hands of Moore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Good. Extend.
A handoff for Herbert. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Here we go.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Fields now to throw. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll run with Herbert. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, son. Go.
Herbert once more.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Hand off right side for Herbert.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get the lead up to 4. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Clear. Set. Screen on it.
Now Wilson.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears.
Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for Chicago, that early momentum.